Hello. Hey. How's it going, fellas? Got this written out. For some reason, I edited to make my list for the break like 3 times, and it refused to save, so I had to just give it up. It makes it a little harder to write out. Hope everybody had a good Thursday. Week's almost over. Tonight we've got one filled from Facebook. If there's enough of us in here, we'll try live fill. If there's not a lot, just wait till Saturday. All right, let's pull some helmets, get some randoms, get this show on the road. Okay. This is a one box. Thursday is our one box night, one box at a time. I did not get through the other half of boxes. We've had some fantastic weather here, getting work done while the weather supports it. We've been having highs around 80, no rain. I don't know where it's coming from, but I hope it stays. All right, that's 16 in the bag. We'll pull at random, see what we can get. First up, we had Zach with Denver, San Fran, and Vegas. Zach, you got the Chiefs, Commanders, and Falcons. Dustin, Tampa Bay, Jacksonville. Wrong pen. Zach, Pittsburgh, Miami. Tyler, Cincy, and the Giants. Jets, Browns. Dave, New England and Dallas. Arizona and Chicago. Al, Rams, Vikings and Eagles. Titans, Chargers, and Ravens. I wanted Bruce Matthews last night with the Al. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever wanted Bruce Matthews. Bill, Indy, Detroit, Seattle, Houston, New Orleans, and Carolina. And Mike, Green Bay for the close. Getting Buffalo. All righty, we got Zach, Denver, San Francisco, Vegas, Kansas City, Washington, Atlanta, Dustin, Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, Zach, Pittsburgh, Miami, Tyler, Cincinnati, Jets, Giants, and Browns, Dave, New England, Arizona, Dallas, and Chicago, Al, Rams, Titans, Vikings, Chargers, Eagles, and Ravens, Bill, Indy, Detroit, Seattle, Houston, New Orleans, Carolina, and Mike, Green Bay, and the Buffalo Bills. One. Right one. Okay. We'll get our random number. Going to be a number between 4 and 9. What is going on with this thing? There we go. 5 times for the random number. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going with the number 5 tonight. 5 is our random multiplier. All right. What is this? Stop. Get off of there. Get a voicemail pop up there. I really hope I didn't call that guy. All right, 5 times. Can out of the way. Here we go for 1 box. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going to be box 137. I see it. It's there. Randomize that list 5 times. 137. 137. All right, let me grab him. It's just 37. Obviously, the one was from a while back when I was changing it up because I don't know if you remember a few years ago, it seemed like random.org wasn't that random. It kept picking the same numbers over and over and over again. All right, guys, here we go. Box 37. Good luck. Oh, what's open? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Nothing open tonight. Got him filled. Chargers. Chargers were Al. Al said he didn't hit last night or the other night. Getting on the board first tonight. I can't remember who this is. Both earpieces are in. That is Beckett. Authenticated. There it is. A name I do not remember. I believe it's the first time we've had this one. If anybody has a Sophie Cunningham for sale, I'd like to get my wife a Sophie Cunningham. Trey Harris. Trey Harris on the Chargers. This is my favorite Charger helmet. Who's a second round wide receiver. Maybe be a difference maker for the Chargers this year. That's going to be Trey Harris. I think he was a rookie last year. Second round pick. Nice hit, Al. Trey Harris. All right, guys, let's try a live fill. We got 9 of us. Going to be a 1 box. Let me get it typed in. There she is. If you want to grab a spot, grab it. This will probably be our only live fill. We'll just do 1 if we can get him filled. Yeah, I want to go to Sophie Cunningham for my wife. I find her videos pretty interesting. I've never watched, well, I watched WNBA games when it first came on. That was a long time ago when I was a little kid. My grandma only had 3 channels every time I was there. I was a little kid, but we watched one of those 3 channels, and the WNBA used to be on NBC. We got Ray with Dallas, Zach, Denver, Bill, New England, John, just late on New England, Dave, Tampa Bay, Zach, Pittsburgh, Bucks County Cornhole, Mike, Green Bay, Bill, just late on Denver, Dave, late on New England, and Dallas. Bucks County, Mike, you got Philly, Bill, Indy, Ray, Cleveland. What do you think, Ray? They're going to start Shador or go back to Deshaun? Zach, Vegas. Kind of interested to see what Cleveland's going to do with that quarterback spot. Dave, Baltimore. Deshaun Watson was crazy. He was so good in Houston. Set out that year, injury or whatever. Suspension. I don't know why he's out a year, but Bill, Detroit, when he came back, man, he's been snake bit. Mark, Cincy. Dave, late on Pittsburgh. All right, that's it. We got 3 spots left. Thank you. 3 spots left. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. They put a lot of stuff. Tyler, New York Giants. There's a lot of them with hieroglyphics tonight. Someone had the Giants? Hold on, let me go back. So much of this is in hieroglyphics, it got hard to do. I don't see the Giants. Just the end before Vegas. Huh. I'm going to toggle it back and forth. Before Vegas. There it is, John, with the Giants. That was not on there, Tyler. Sorry about that. Yeah, it didn't show up Let me make sure nothing else did that. I had Ray with Cleveland, Indy, Philly, Dallas, New England, Denver. John had it. Yep. Yeah, it didn't show up. When I switched it back and forth, it brought it out. Tyler, San Francisco. San Francisco wasn't taken. That's crazy. San Francisco's always taken. Not tonight. All right, Tyler, you got San Francisco. Last team taken. That don't happen very often. Oh, no, wait. Team 15. Looks like we got one spot left. So many of these are in hieroglyphics. It's kind of confusing. I don't understand why they're doing that. All right, I've got 15. If anybody sees something, I'm going to read off what I got. If somebody doesn't hear what they picked, let me know. I got Ray with Dallas, Zach with Denver, Bill with New England, Dave with Tampa Bay, Zach Pittsburgh, Mike Green Bay and Philly, Bill Indy, Ray Cleveland, Zach Vegas, Dave Baltimore, Bill Detroit, Mark Cincy, John the Giants, Tyler San Francisco. If anybody took something that didn't get put on there, let me know. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What did I do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. All right, got 15. All right, we got Seattle. There's a Sam Bradford. The Jets, there's a Ryan Fitzpatrick. Chicago, I don't remember. Carolina's got a Kuechly. Minnesota. What did I have? Minnesota, I can't remember. The Rams, there's a Kurt Warner. Bills, there's a James Cook. Vikings, I put that chrome Ricky Williams in there. New Orleans, I think there's a Drew Brees. Arizona's got a Kurt Warner. Atlanta, Chargers, Houston, Jacksonville, the Commanders, that Magic Johnson still in there. Tennessee, there's an Eddie George. And the Chiefs, I don't remember what the Chiefs are. I know there's Jamal Charles. Dave, Washington for the close. All right, guys, this is going to be our only live fill tonight. Saturday, if we want to do a bunch, we can do a bunch. I got to get to bed tonight. One more day of work. Need to win the lottery and retire. Do breaks all day. That sounds a lot funner than working. 3, 4, and 5. We got box 76. I see it. All right, box 76. Randomize that bad boy 5 times. Box 76. All right, let me grab it, guys. Box 76 coming at you. There she be. 76. Good luck, fellas. Here we go. Did I pull random? Yep. Nope. Woo. 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 Jumped the gun. Set it right as you punched it in. I even slid him over. Oh, dummy. Gee, me Christmas. Oh, man. I'm outside all day. I think the sun affects me. It makes me a little slow. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Got it. All right. 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. Whew, almost screwed up. All right, Ray, Dallas, Carolina. Zach, Denver, Chicago. Bill, New England. Kansas City. Still the wrong pin. Dave, Tampa Bay. I'm stuck to my thumb. Chargers. Zach, Pittsburgh. The Jets. Mike, Green Bay. Arizona. Interested to see if Marvin Harrison does well for Arizona this year. Man, his first 2 years have been pretty disappointing. Mike, Philly. Jacksonville. I thought Marvin was going to be amazing. Bill, Indy. Houston. Still plenty of time, but dang. Just thought he was going to be the best in the NFL by year 3. Ray, Cleveland. Tennessee. Zach, Vegas. The Rams. Dave, Baltimore. New Orleans. Bill, Detroit. Miami. Mark, Cincy. Minnesota. John, the Giants and the Falcons. Tyler, San Francisco. Buffalo. And Dave, you close us up with Washington. And you're going to get the Seahawks. All right, guys. We got Ray with Dallas and Carolina. Zach, Denver and Chicago. Bill, New England, Kansas City. Dave, Tampa Bay and the Chargers. Zach, Pittsburgh and the Jets. Mike, Green Bay, Arizona. Philly and Jacksonville. Bill, Indy, Houston. Ray, Cleveland, Tennessee. Zach, Vegas and the Rams. Dave, Baltimore, New Orleans. Bill, Detroit, Miami. Mark, Cincy, Minnesota. John, Giants, Falcons. Tyler, San Fran, Buffalo. And Dave closed us up with Washington and got Seattle. All right, guys. Box 76, last one of the night. Let's make it a big one. Good luck. Here we go. Been in there for a long time. Tennessee on the STS. Tennessee was Ray. This one's cool. Fanatics authenticated. Got all the bumpers on it. 3D bumpers. Got Navy, Marines, or Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, and Coast Guard. Got the ribbon. Got the flag. It is cool. And the NFL shield. And number 8, chrome visor. For the life of me, I'm having a brain fart for this fellow. He's the quarterback, like second rounder. I think they help me, guys. Tennessee QB, second rounder from a couple years ago. I think he still could be good, but I don't think he's going to be good for Tennessee. Will Levis. Gosh, I couldn't think of that. Will Levis on the Titans STS. I've had that for a while. Nice hit, Ray. It is awesome. Will Levis going to finish this. Tim Harris and Will Levis tonight. A couple of youngins. All right, guys. That's going to do it for tonight. I'll be back on Saturday. I hope you will, too. I appreciate the fills tonight. Hope everybody has a great Friday, last day of the work week. Make it a good one. And I will catch you again next time. See you guys.